Skipping rocks is very fun, but you need to be extremely careful because there's other animals and fish in the water that can get hurt with those rocks. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. If you didn't already, I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes. And today in this video, I'm going to do a knit with me coffee and story time. And today's knit with me coffee and story time is going to be the time I was on a field trip with my friends and we were skipping rocks, and it kind of went wrong. It didn't go horribly wrong. We didn't hit anybody with the rocks, but it kind of went wrong because a lot of us were ended up just throwing rocks in the water because someone else was doing it and stuff. So it got to the point where the teachers wanted everybody to stop throwing rocks in the water. So this is a story that happened on the same field trip where we had to share a bus with another 5th grade class. And if you want to see that story, I'll link it down below. If you didn't see, I just made it yesterday. So if you would like to see that story, then go check that out. It'll be in the description box down below. So I'm going to get started and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this all started about 21 years ago. I was in the 5th grade. I went on a field trip to this place called Angel Island, and I went with my friends, and we went with the other 5th grade class, and this was the 5th grade class we actually had to share a bus with because theirs broke down. And again, I have a full story about that, which will be linked in the description box down below if you would like to see that one first. And so excuse me. Sorry. Anyway, so we go on the tour first, and the other 5th grade class is there as well. And we sit down at a table and we have lunch with the 5th grade class. And my friend was sitting and having lunch, and he wanted to sit with me, and he had his dad with him. And it was really nice to see my friend and stuff. So we were hanging out and talking while having lunch. And he saw some other kids wanting to go skip rocks, so he invited me to join with them. And I said, oh, it sounds like fun. And I've skipped rocks before, and I haven't done it in so long. And I'm sure you guys all know how to skip rocks on water. You just find a flat rock and then just kind of flick it with your hand, and then it just pops. I have a video of me doing it. If you want to see how I did it, I will link it down below. I don't remember who taught me, but I remember doing it a couple times, and it was my first time doing it. And my friend was skipping a rock, and then I went to try to do it, but then I kept having it sink to the bottom, and it's because I kept picking up a rock that wasn't flat. And so my friend, he showed me what to do, and he's like, teaching me, Mena, you're supposed to grab a flat rock and then you just flick your hand like this, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay. So he was really nice showing me. And so I pick up a flat rock. It's always really hard to find a bunch of flat rocks because all the rocks we had on the beach that we were eating lunch at were kind of big and stuff. So we had to dig around for a bunch of flat rocks, and then I was doing it, and then I ended up getting the hang of it with practice. So a bunch of the other kids saw me and my friend do it, and then they all started chiming in, but they kept picking up bigger rocks and started throwing them in the lake. And we're like, uh-oh, this isn't going well. And so everybody keeps throwing rocks in the lake. And then finally, after 5 minutes, the teachers witnessed this, and they said,
I don't think any of you should be throwing rocks in the lake, blah, 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 blah. There's animals here, blah, 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 and you can hurt them with the rocks.
So we weren't trying to hit the animals with the rocks. We were only just trying to skip the rocks, but everybody kept picking up rocks that were not flat and started throwing them in the lake. Because I don't know why everybody was picking up bigger rocks, but they thought they would be doing it for skipping rocks, because me and my friend were skipping rocks. We were picking up flatter rocks, but the other kids in my class and the 5th grade class were all picking up heavier rocks and just throwing them in the lake. I don't know why they were doing that. So anyway, the teachers told us to stop doing that, and then everybody kind of stopped throwing rocks in the lake because it was just getting to the point where it was too much and they were worried we were going to hurt some fish or something. I don't know. But we weren't intentionally trying to hurt fish. We were just trying to skip rocks. And we kind of put everybody in the rock skipping mood. And we were just trying to have a little fun. But we decided to just follow the teacher's orders and then just hang out by the beach and talk. And so we're all hanging out with our friends in the other 5th grade class, and we decide, my teachers decide it's time to leave because everybody's getting a little bit too crazy with throwing rocks in the lake and skipping rocks in the lake. So we get, we go back to the historical site that we were going to, or do we get in the bus? I don't remember, but I know we just left that area because everybody was just getting too intrigued by throwing rocks in the lake. So the moral of the story is it's always important to be careful when you're throwing rocks in a lake because you don't want to accidentally hit somebody, or a beach, because you don't want to accidentally hit somebody, you don't want to accidentally hit any animals. Excuse me. I'm terribly sorry. I had to take care of an important text I had to answer. Anyway, so the moral of the story is do not throw rocks in an ocean. You should always be careful. I mean, it's okay to skip rocks if you find flat rocks, but you never, ever, ever should be throwing rocks in the ocean just for fun. Because you can hurt other animals, or you can hurt somebody else who's probably swimming in the ocean. So that was the story about rock skipping on a field trip going almost horribly wrong. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!